Presbyterians were involved in divisive controversy leading up to the Civil War, which made a split a near inevitability. The first third of the 1800s saw a revival movement called the Second Great Awakening. There were camp meetings, there was revival preaching, and calls for people to get right with God and make a decision to truly follow Christ. A key preacher in this movement, beginning in 1825, was Presbyterian Charles Finney. However, many conservative Presbyterians disagreed with revivalism and saw in the teaching of people like Finney a compromise on their Calvinist view of salvation. Finney himself left Presbyterianism in 1834 and became a Congregationalist. The dispute continued for the Presbyterians, who began dividing into two factions: Old School and New School. In 1837, the main Presbyterian denomination in the United States, the Presbyterian Church in the United States of America, which had a majority of Old School adherents, forcibly expelled much of the New School, with 4 synods being removed, including about 1/5 of the membership in the whole denomination. Both sides claimed to be the real Presbyterian Church in the United States of America. Slavery also became a point of tension, and though the New School would become heavily abolitionist, both sides still experienced a split over the issue. In 1858, the Southern Synods left and formed a denomination called the United Synod of the Presbyterian Church, which was often referred to as the United Synod of the South. Then, in 1861, the Old School split as well, with the Southern Synods forming the Presbyterian Church in the Confederate States of America. The Civil War and controversy over slavery seemed to make other controversies fade in comparison. Suddenly, on both the Southern and Northern sides, the Old School and New School divisions were not as big as they had once seemed. In 1864, the Southern New School denomination, the United Synod of the South, merged into the Southern Old School Presbyterian Church in the Confederate States of America. With the end of the Confederacy, the denomination renamed to the Presbyterian Church in the United States in 1865. Then, in 1869, the northern denominations made up too, with the Old School and New School merging back together. The divisions over slavery and the Civil War were not so quickly mended, however. For decades, people would informally refer to the Northern Presbyterian Church, which was the Presbyterian Church in the USA, and the Southern Presbyterian Church, which was the Presbyterian Church in the U.S. What denominations today contain the heritage of the Southern Presbyterians, then? There's actually 2 main ones. One is the Presbyterian Church in America, the second largest Presbyterian denomination in the United States today, which divided from the Presbyterian Church in the U.S. in 1973 as a more theologically conservative church body exiting what was becoming a more theologically liberal denomination. In 1958, the Northern Presbyterian Church, the Presbyterian Church in the USA, merged with another Presbyterian denomination to form the United Presbyterian Church in the United States of America, and then finally, in 1983, this denomination merged with the Presbyterian Church in the U.S. to unite the Northern and Southern church bodies once again. The denomination formed was the Presbyterian Church USA, which is the largest Presbyterian denomination in the United States today. Another denomination, ECO, a Covenant Order of Presbyterians, split from the PCUSA in 2012. So the Presbyterian Church USA, ECO, and the Presbyterian Church in America today contain some churches that were on the side of the Confederacy.